So here we are in the new year. I'm sure we all have different resolutions and plans and goals. And here's the fact. Most people, after 21 days, so 3 weeks into the new year, they have already quit on their goals. Why is that? Like, what happens and why do we give up on our goals? Well, here's the thing. My name is Sylvia. If you don't know me, I'm a health and mindset coach, and I want to talk to you about what happens and one thing that is key to accomplishing what you say that you will accomplish. Because obviously when you set these goals, there's a part of you that wants to, they're important to you, right? Whether it's to get fit or eat healthy or lose 20 pounds or, get more toned or whatever the case is. Take those dance classes, whatever. That means they are important to you. That means they're important to your soul. So why do we quit? Well, see, there's a part inside of each one of us, which is the rebel. It's the rebel that doesn't like to be told what to do. It's the rebel that rebels against discipline. It's the rebel that voice that tells it, YOLO, your only life, you only live once, like have that drink, go out, fuck it, party, you know what, doesn't matter, it doesn't matter so much, have that pizza, have that cake, go all in, right? And then next thing you know is, you stopped working on that goal, and then you're like, and then you beat yourself up about it, and then you're like, there's no point anymore, screw that goal, we'll try next year, we'll try next Monday, we'll try next month, right? And then that never happens. So the only way is to confront that rebel, and is to confront that inner voice, to hear it for what it is, to realize that it's there. For some people, for me personally, it's a pretty loud rebel, and like, if I listened to it and if I gave into it, I would probably be overweight and I wouldn't be up to much good in my life. But it's that rebel that got me to drink too much and party too much at the time in my life, that got me into smoking cigarettes, for a couple of years. Got me into, going out for drinks every other day, every third day, and, it turning into a drunken fest, right? Because it was that rebel, it was the rebel that, was causing me to end up to sleep with people that were just not, it just wasn't the right thing to do. And I'm being truthfully honest with you and vulnerable here, because I'm not perfect. And I had to recognize why I was doing these things that deep down I didn't want to do, and they were not aligned with my truest values of health, of freedom, of expanding and fulfilling my true potential. And I knew it wasn't helping me with my goals. It was only just a huge distraction, right? So when I cleaned up my life and I recognized and faced this rebel, and it's something I have to do, once in a while when it creeps in, I have to hear its voice and I have to confront it, and then choose the thing that I know I need to do, right? Choose the discipline, because honestly, results happen over a long period of time. It's consistent daily work. Here's the crowd confirming. It's consistent daily work. It doesn't just happen overnight. Nothing does. If anyone has told you, 60 days to this, 30 days to this, or whatever, there's no quick fix to nothing. And you have to put in consistent work. You have to work at the gym consistently or exercise at home consistently. You gotta eat, most of your meals have to be consistently good. And that's when you start seeing results. And, this is what happens. Like, we often, and I've done this, I've given up before I'm even there, right? And because we expect results to happen so quickly. And we'll compare ourselves to people that are already, in chapter 10 of their book, and you're at chapter 1, and you're like, oh my God, I thought this was going to be easier. Oh my God, why am I not there yet? Well, it's because you just got started, right? It's no one else's journey is like yours, so it's not fair to compare yourself to someone that's been at whatever for 10 times longer than you. So You know, this is why it's important to stay on track and stay accountable. Stay accountable to yourself. And that's not an easy thing to do. That's why working sometimes with someone else can really propel you forward, because they hold you accountable. They hold you accountable. And this is one of the key parts of why people are able to achieve goals when, for example, they work with us, is because we're there to hold them accountable to what they said they will do. And that's huge. That's huge. That's huge. Because it's way easier to disappoint yourself than it is to disappoint other people. It's way easier to disappoint yourself than it's easier to disappoint other people. So that's why accountability is a huge part in this. It's a huge, huge, huge part, because when you say you're going to do something, your word holds you to it. Not just to yourself, but to someone else. So I hope that helps, guys. I hope that makes sense. Peace.